Hello, good morning everyone. Today, let us discuss about the some important test to distinguish the aldehydes and ketone. In that, first one, we'll discuss about the tolerance reagent. Tolerance reagent. So, what is a tolerance reagent? Tolerance reagent is a ammonical silver nitrate solution. Tolerance reagent is a ammonical silver nitrate solution. Okay. Actually, tolerance reagent they can represent like this: AgNH3 taken 2 plus sometimes they will mention. So actually this reagent works in the presence of alkali medium, so that's why OH minus also they will mention. So sometimes they will mention AgNH3 taken 2 plus NO3 minus also they will mention. Okay. So if for the competitive level, if they ask which of the following indicate tolerance reagent, means both are indicate tolerance reagent. Oh, don't get confusion. Okay? Right. Now, this tolerance reagent oxidize the aldehydes. Oxidize the aldehyde to carboxylic acid or carboxylate ions. Now we will see the reaction. Here I am taking RC double bond OH. This is aldehyde. Reaction with the tolerance reagent. Okay, this reagent works in the presence of alkali medium. Then formation of RC double bond OH minus. Okay, carboxylate ion. Sometimes carboxylic acid is also it will be formed. Further undergoes hydrolysis. Then formation of 2Ag. Metallic silver it will be formed. See here 2Ag and 4 ammonia plus 2 moles of water it will be formed. You see here what happened? This reaction we can say by the two ways. Aldehydes reduce the tolerance reagent also we can say. Otherwise tolerance reagent oxidize the aldehyde to carboxylate ion also we can say. Okay, right. So here tolerance reagent is, here silver oxide state is +1 to here metallic silver Ag. So this is bright silver mirror it will be from. Bright silver mirror it will be formed by inside of the test tube. Okay, this reaction you should eat. So by this bright silver mirror we can identify the given compound is aldehydes. This is a very important point. They will raise the for competitive level in the tolerance reagent oxidation state change from, you remember, +1 to 0. +1 to 0. Okay, means tolerance reagent here reduced by aldehydes. That point to remember. Next important thing here is a very important. This tolerance reagent is applicable for aliphatic aldehyde, aldehydes as well as aromatic aldehyde also. Aromatic aldehydes also. And the very important thing, this is the important note, you remember this is. Okay. Formic acid, actually this is the carboxylic acid. Carboxylic acid also gives the, that is, what is this? Formic acid. Otherwise we can say methanoic acid, formic acid, which also give the positive tolerance test. Why? Because see here, it has C double bond which aldehyde functional group is present. Okay, right. And it's a very important thing for competitive level. This tolerance test is applicable for, see, enols also, hydrolyze enols also, enols, that point to remember. For example, CS2 double bond CHOH also give the positive test. Why? Because enol, this enol means vinyl alcohol here. See, this compound undergoes hydrolysis, then formation of aldehydes. See, undergoes here what happened, you know? Tautomerism is takes place. By the tautomerism, this is vinyl alcohol, tautomerism, it gives again acetaldehyde. So, vinyl alcohol also, otherwise ethanol also give the positive iodoform test. You remember this also for competitive level, very very important. Okay. So, this is about the Tollens reagent. Now next to discuss about the failing solution, failing test, failing test. Okay. They'll ask what is a failing solution. Failing solution is a copper sulfate plus alkali. Mean here you alkali will take aqueous sodium hydroxide plus Rochelle salt. Rochelle salt. Okay. What is the Rochelle salt? Rochelle salt is a sodium potassium tartrate. See, what is this? Sodium potassium tartrate is said to be Rochelle salt. So this is failing solution. What is the failing solution? Copper sulfate and aqueous NaOH plus Rochelle salt is known as failing solution. So failing solution also, see, oxidize the aldehydes. Now an example here, I am taking the aldehyde which is reaction with the copper sulfate and alkali in the presence of Rochelle salt. Then what happened to see here, aldehydes are converted to carboxylate ion, then formation to cuprous oxide. This is important. Cuprous oxide plus water. See, here we can say that aldehydes are reduce the failing solution, we can say. We will see here copper oxidation state changes to Cu+2 to Cu2O. In Cu2O, copper oxidation state +1. They will ask for competitive level. So cuprous oxide is formed. So this is indicate red PPT. What is formed here? Red PPT is formed. So red PPT is confirmed that given compounds are aldehyde. You remember. And see, one important thing is that failing test give the positive test for only aliphatic aldehydes only, not aromatic aldehydes. For example, benzaldehyde, see carbon and carbon adjacent position, there is no alpha hydrogen. Benzaldehyde does not give the failing test. Why? Because alpha hydrogen absent aromatic aldehydes are reaction with strong alkali, then formation of Kanijara products. You remember this is a very very important. Formation of Kanijara products not involved in the failing test. So due to that reason, these aromatic aldehydes are does not react with the failing test. Only aromatic aliphatic aldehyde as well as just I told you before, formic acid also give the positive failing test. You remember that is a very very important thing. On the basis of Tollens reagent and failing solution, one important question we will discuss. There is a previous years they asked in the IIT examination. See the compound is that the compound P, that is a CH2 double bond CH3 OH. CH3 O C double bond O CH3. This is the compound P. And compound Q, that is the CH3 CH double bond CH O C double bond O CH3. Okay. Compound P and Q undergoes, what happens? Undergoes acid hydrolysis. Acid hydrolysis. Undergoes acid hydrolysis. Then the products are distinguished by C. In option A, failing solution. Option B, 2,4 DNP. Option C, I2 plus NaOH. Option D, Lucas reagent. So this is a very important question to see. So here P and Q compounds are undergoes acid hydrolysis. Mean you see here acid hydrolysis in the presence of water. Here the bond cleavage near to carbonyl carbon. Then hydrogen is attached to oxygen. Then formation of you see CH2 double bond CH3 and OH it will be formed. Okay. Then the byproduct is that CH3C double bond OH, carboxylic acid, it will be formed. So here also Q compound undergoes hydrolysis. The bond breaks near to the carbonyl carbon. Then hydrogen is attached to the oxygen. Then formation of you see CH3CH double bond CH and OH. Okay. So these two products are formed. These two products are distinguished by which of the following is. So actually these two compounds are furtherly undergoes tautomerism. See, then formation of tautomerism. This pi bond is attract the hydrogen, then the bond shift inside, then which is CH3 C double bond O CH3. This is a ketone is formed. So here also undergoes tautomerism. Then what happened? See here. This pi bond is attract the hydrogen. Then the bond shift here. After tautomerism, then formation of CH3 CH2 C double bond OH is formed. So now tell me what is this? This is the propanol. So this is aldehyde group. This is the ketone group. So these two compounds are distinguished by C. Aldehydes and ketones are distinguished by which one? Here, failing test only. Then your answer is failing test. So that's why you remember the last from vinyl alcohol also after tautomerism the products are formed. Those products are distinguished by which of the following they last. Be ready for that. Okay, thank you very much. Bye.